Hello everyone, so now we are going to learn how we can install the CML. As you already know that CML is free now, you can use up to 5 nodes. So what are the advantage you are going to get means you are going to use the latest iOS present in the router and the switch. You can run up to 5 devices in the CML. Before, now also it is paid version, we have like $200 approximately they are charging. If you want to run 20 nodes, if you want to run more than 20 nodes, you need to take like approximately $400 license. But now Cisco, what they done, they give the free also up to 5 nodes, means 5 router you can connect and you can do the lab. So I already installed. First I will show you how it is working, then I will show you how to install, from where you need to download the software, all the stuff. So if you see, like we install the EVNG, same like that we will install, and we can give any name. After that, power on that one, you will have these types of interface, and here it will load and it will give you the IP address. You need to type in the browser as we are doing. You can see this is the IP address, you need to type in the browser. I set up this all. Later I am going to see you how we need to do all that thing, from where you need to download the software. So this is the IP we need to type here. If you see, I will type this IP 192.168. At last what you are getting 45.142. Okay, so when you click and when you type, and you need to minimize this or keep like this only, don't close that, you will have CML, that is Cisco Modeling Lab. Okay, you can log in here. This is freely available now. Whatever the username password we set at the time of installation, we need to put that one. You can set anything whatever you need. I set already, so I log in here. So we are inside this one. I install this in my local machine. Before, you need to purchase this one and do. Now we can use without purchasing up to 5 nodes. As per the new announcement made by the Cisco, we can use this one. So like you are doing the labs in the packet tracer, same here also you can do, but here you need at least 8 GB RAM. If you have less also it will work, but it is recommended if you should have the 8 GB RAM. Even if you have less also it is working. Anyhow, so when you log in, you will get these types of dashboard. You can click dashboard, and if you created any old lab, it will show you here. Now what you can do, if you want to create new lab, you can click here. This is a new lab is created. After that, what you need to do, you need to take the node. So add a node, click here. In this one, by default, they will give you the Cisco ASA, external connector, IOL, routers, and here IOL switch also, unmanageable switch Ubuntu. This device they are giving. So mostly we are using the router and the switch and some computer. So let's do here. We can take one router here. Just drag and drop here. If you want to take switch, you can drag and drop here. And what else you need, you can take. Example, if you want to take one more switch, take like this. And after that, what you can do, if you want to connect, you can add a link, click this one. Where you want to connect, go there and click there. So this device IOL 0, interface is 0 by 0, want to connect to IOL L2 0, 0 by 0. If you say click create link, it will connect. If you want to change the name of this router also, you can change the name. Here if you click this side, you have that option also. We will see. First let me connect. So I will click connect. I will go here also. I will click connect. So it is connected. Now this one is connected. You can power on the device. Just right click and power on. You will have here green. Now you can see green. And here it is showing how much CPU and memory is utilizing. If you want to power on here, you can power on this same thing. Just right click and start. It will power on. And if you want to take the console, click here console. So you will have the console also. Open console. This is a router console. If you want to move this topology, you can move or press Control and select like this and move wherever you want to move, keep there. And if you want to move like this console, you can move. This is the router console, this one, IOL, what you are getting here. Okay, and what else you can do here? Here you can stop the node. If you want to add more link, you can add that one. If you want to make zoom in, zoom out, you can just zoom in, zoom out also. And if you see here, what else option, what other option is available, just as I can keep here. If I want to make little big, I can make little big also. And when you select like this, double click, when you select, it is selected this device, then you can go here and change the name of the device. Example, you want to keep as a R1, then click right, it will change here. And same thing, if you want to change the name of the device, double click and change here. You want to give like SW2, click right, the device name is changed here. Same thing, double click and change the name of the device here and click this one. Sorry, here not updated because you already give SW2. So here I can change as a SW1, then I can give the SW2. Here I will go, double click, go here, give the name, whatever new name you want to give, and click apply. Okay, I already take the console of the router. Now I want to take the console of the switch. So just right click, take the console, here click open. Same thing, right click, take console and open here. So this is like a switch. Okay, and here you can change, same thing what we are doing in the EVNG or Cisco Packet Tracer. Same thing, you go in the privilege mode, then you will go in the global configuration mode, and you will write here host name SW2. So the host name is changed here. And after that, example, if you want to do the VLAN, you will write VLAN 10, you will give the name as IT. Okay, and then you can do VLAN 20 and you can give the name as HR. And you want to check, you can exit and you can check here, show VLAN brief. So you have to VLAN, and if you want to check what is the version operating system is running here, write show version and see here in this switch it is running 17.15. Okay, and the uptime is 2 minutes. So now this way you can do also. And if you want to connect more nodes, you have here like ASA also, you have desktop, you have Ubuntu, you have server. So this one, if you see here, when you keep your mouse here, you will get the detail here, whatever the detail, like whatever the predefined configuration is present and whatever the username and password. If you see here, you can see this is the server, it is having the username and password is Cisco, it is written here. If you click here in the desktop, you can see here also what you have here, username is root. You can see here. Shell command in the configuration node are just sourced as user root, and when the node is start up, this is the base, you have the Linux in this one. And you can see here user account is configurable Cisco by default. So if you take this computer, like example, I will take this PC, I will take one more PC, I will take like 2 PC here also. Now we can connect. So I can right click, I can say click, and then I can connect here. Even the device is running, you can connect here. In the, what we can say, if you remember, I power on the device and let me make this done. If you remember in the EVENG, if you are using the community edition, then what you need to do, you need to power off the device. But here, even power on, we can keep power on and we can connect the device. I can make little zoom in this one, and I can move here. See here, they give us 5 nodes. You need to remember, in this lab, Cisco allow us only 5 nodes. So I connected 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. So other node will not work. You can see here, starting node fail, 5 out of 5 node license are in use. So 5, if you see here, the free version what the Cisco give, the free CML only 5 nodes allow here. If you want to use more than 5 nodes, then you need to take the license. So you can take, depend which lab you want to do here. Example, let's do basic lab. So what I will do, I will stop this device. Now I can start. See here, the other one is started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I don't want to use this one also, I will stop this. I can start this. So this will start. See here, we don't have any error. This is started. So 5 devices you can run at a time. If you want to increase, you can pay $200 to Cisco and you can take 20 nodes lab also. But anyhow, I am taking one PC here. If you want to change this PC name also, same thing, go here and write here PC1. Okay. And if you want to use this one also, just select this one, change the name. Generally, you need to do routing, switching, and you need to learn lot of things about that one. No need to take lot of computer. If you want to take lot of computer, we can do in the packet tracer. But anyhow, let me show the basic thing what we can do here. I have here one switch, okay, and we can say this switch we have, and here we have the 2 PC. I can say 3 PC I have. The advantage here is even the device is working, you can connect the cable. Like in the EVNG community edition, it is not allowed, but in professional edition, it is allowed. So here, if you want to change the name of the device, double click, go here and change here. You can write here PC3. Okay. So now you need to do any lab. You can close this CLI, whatever we open, and now again I can open. I can open the CLI of switch because we are going to do the configuration here. And this 3 PC, PC1, PC2, PC3, I will move this way. So now in this switch, I think I did not save the configuration, so everything is erased. Now we can do the configuration like we are doing. I will change the name of the device to the switch 1 and let me create the VLAN. I will say VLAN 10 name IT and we can say VLAN 20 name HR. These 2 VLAN I created. Then after that what I will do, I need to put this VLAN interface E0 by 1. If you see E0 by 1, I will put this one. I will write interface E0 by 1. Okay, I will put this interface in VLAN 10. So I will write switch port access VLAN 10. VLAN 10. I make the first PC in the VLAN 10 and then I will write interface E0 by 2. Then switch port access VLAN. Switch port mode access. First let me make this port as a access port. Then after that I will write switch port access VLAN. Which VLAN? This one, VLAN 20. I put second PC in the VLAN 20. Third PC, what I am saying, you need to see here. This interface I am looking, this one. Okay, that one I am saying. If you want to delete this node, you can delete if you are not using this one. Right click, here delete option is not coming. You need to select this. And then if you see here, anyhow, this one we will see, because else if I do everything now in this one, the video become lengthy. I can make zoom in so you can see this topology. And this is the interface of what I am using now. E0 by 3, this one. So I am using this interface. Let me go under that interface. How we will go? Same thing, interface E0 by 3. Then write switch port access switch port mode. First I will make this port as a access port. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20. I put the last 2 PCR in VLAN 20. I can show you that one. I will save the configuration and then I will write show VLAN brief. And you can see here what we have here. We created 3 VLAN. By default you have the VLAN 1, so we are not using that one. I created here VLAN 10 and 20. VLAN 10 is for IT, VLAN 20 is for HR. And you can see this port, that is first port we put in the VLAN 10 and these 2 will be in the VLAN 20. So now we will take the CLI of this machine and we can assign IP and we can check. So here I will take the console of this machine, and here Cisco, by default you have Cisco is the username and password here. Now you are inside this machine, and you can change the name of the here, like you may, I will write here IP, show IP. Let me check how we can check here. Let me write help. This is a machine. Here we need to check how we can assign the IP, because only we need here a small thing only. We need to assign the IP and we need to ping. That's all here. So this side I will write edit. Edit is not found here, no such directory. This is the PC which we are using. If I take VNC also. Okay, so see here, this is the Linux machine. We will use this command to assign the IP. This one, let me show you here. This command, sudo if config, whatever the interface you want to assign is 0, write the IP address. I wrote here 192.168.10.100 and net mask. If you want to check, you can write sudo if config, you will get here the IP address, whatever we configure here. Okay, and I can go to the other PC. I can right click and take the console of this machine, open here, and default is Cisco you have, you go inside, and let me copy paste the same thing what I done here. Sudo config this one, only you will change the IP address. This is for VLAN 20 this PC. So what we will do here, we will change this as a 20 here. Okay, I assign here this one. If you want to check, you can write sudo if config. So you can get here whatever IP we configure here, this 20.100. And you can go to this machine also, take the console of this machine, and here also username is Cisco, password is also Cisco by default. Put that same command and put here the different IP. So this one, that one belongs to same VLAN. So here I can say 20.1. Okay, press enter. Now you can write show, you can write here if config, you can get this information. Now you can try to ping 192.168.20.100. reply is coming, because this machine I configure 20.100, this machine I configure as a 20.1, so they are working, no problem. But here I configure 10.100, so both are in different VLANs, so these two PC1 and PC23 should not ping. Let's try to do. Here I will do 10.100 because I assign that IP 10.100 to this computer. Because we don't have gateway, that's why also it is not working, and different VLAN it will not work also. Okay, because we have different VLAN. If you go here and you can check here, you can write the command show VLAN brief. You can see this port E0 by 1. E0 by 1 is in which VLAN? E0 by 1 is in which VLAN? It is in the VLAN 10, you can see. Or if you want, we can change the IP here. I can change IP address here. Let me change here. Instead of 20, I can put for here everything. I will put 10 dot something only, 10.1. Okay, this machine is 10.1. This machine I will give here. Here what I will give, 10.2 I will give here, because there we have 10.100. So if I ping here 192.168.10.100, it will not work because they are in the different VLAN. I assign the IP, same IP to all the computer here. If you see here, I configure 192.168. Here 10.100 for this machine, and for this machine I configure as 192.168. Here 168.10.1, and here 192.168.10.2 I configure. So I am here in the PC3. From this I am pinging to, from this PC to this PC, reply is not coming because they are in different VLAN. But if I ping from here to here, it will come because they are in same VLAN. So now let me do here. I will ping from 1.1. Okay, so you can see same VLAN, it is working. My IP is 192.168.10.2. I am pinging to 10.1. Both are working because they are in the same VLAN. So this lab successfully done. Okay, and let me show you what is my IP here. If config I need to write to get my IP, and this is my IP. 10.2 is my IP. 10.2 is my IP. I am pinging to 10.1 because this guy is having 10.1 IP. Okay, so if you want, we can draw also, but later we will see that all. So this is the lab we done in the Cisco modeling lab. Okay, Cisco modeling lab. This is not that much complex. You can easily start using this one, and installation is also very simple. I will show you what you need to do. Actually, you need to download the software. You need to go to this link and you need to have the account. You can create the account, and then with that one you can log in and you can download here. If you see, this is a OVA file, you need to download this file, and this is a image file, you need to download this one. These two you need to download because we need the OVA file as well as in this one you will have the VM. In this one you will have all the images, whatever Cisco give the images. So you need both this one if you want to do. All this link, everything will be, we already share in our Telegram channel. You can join our Telegram channel. You will get all this link and you can download. In our next video, I am going to show you how to install all the stuff. That one I already installed here. You can see. I will show you in our next video. Okay. Thank you. Bye.